go? How you going? It has been a while. Let's just quickly go and show you what I've been mucking around with. Let's open up this one. There's audio. I'm sorry. So I really love that. Spooky's here. Dennis is here. Mr. Mark is here. My wife has just asked me if she's pouring me. I told her that they weren't yawns. They were 4 unsuccessful attempts at trying to get a word in. Alto, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, guys. The goal for this year is to hit the 100,000 subscriber mark. Let's see what happens. Leo is here. But yeah, I have been playing around with Star Wars animations, just kind of like on the side as a bit of a pet project. Bird is here, welcome. Really happy with how this try and get the shooting right. And then I was also testing a bit of animation. Now, this is actually running at 60 frames a second, so that's why it's a little bit quick. There's a bit of a Happy New Year to you too. The lighting is wrong and the materials are wrong, but it's fine. It's okay. Future stuff. However, this is what we're going to be focusing on tonight. Kind of like building a little bit more of this Kitbashing set. I know 1 or 2 people have already seen this. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Yes, sorry. So made an add-on to shoot things because I kind of just wanted to see if I could do it. And so actually I can probably show you. Let me just crack open a brand new Blender add-on. YouTube is overloaded with audio text. Pish posh. Blender is really slow. Now, who's excited about new graphics cards? Because I know I am. But I just kind of like want to just quickly show you the add-on when it loads. If it loads, please load. There we go. So if I go into scripting, let me just open up my script. Mark 3D Studios, I think Star Wars is there. Okay, so this is my add-on. The first thing we do is we crack it open. Press play. This should open up my shooter add-on. We go setup, and so that brings in a whole bunch of stuff that failed. All right, let's not show that off then. You're going to grab a 5080? I'm going to go 5090. I'm going straight in. I've looked at my savings account and I went, yeah, all right, I could do it. Yeah, the 5070s. Yeah, I completely agree, but no, I'm going full bore 5090s. I wanted to go dual 5090s, but then it's a pretty big price tag. So yeah, I'm not going to bother with that for now. But I did have a look because here in Australia, it's about, I think it's going to be about 4,100, 4,200, which in US is probably about 2,700. So yeah, but we put tax in with our pricing. So I think in the US it's $2,000, but yeah, here it's going to be pretty much 4,000 Australian. Hope you had a good rest. I did have a good rest. I only just got the 480. Oh, 4080, that sucks. But yes, so building this to some render test comparisons. Oh, don't say that, Spooky. Don't. No. That's spooky. I got through saying last year. Yeah, so I've got the A6000. but going with a 5090 will double my CUDA cores, which means that technically now I'll be able to stay in Blender and not move into Unreal Engine, because I'm still like umming and ahhing about all that kind of stuff. But yeah. So this kind of just want to show off where I am with the Kitbashing set. I was trying to do this over Christmas. 5. So yeah, these are all my pieces. Everything's pretty much labeled. You're not labeled. But it's all coming together quite nicely. I'm able to actually build some nice stuff out of what I have so far. Body. And so if we were to go ahead and maybe build a bit of a bigger ship here, so we're just kind of showcasing it. Alt-G. Let's kind of something along those lines. And we're just going to, yeah, just trial it, see what we can use. What are we missing? Today, I had a little bit of spare time. So I was actually able to build a few more little pieces. That's not going to work. Cool. Let's bring it up a little bit. Nice. And so, yeah, just kind of want to put something together and go there. Kitbash. Don't label me. What? Switch CPU, yeah. Out of 1500, you can have it. Yeah, well, 10,000. That's going to be... Oof. It's going to be a very chunky computer. But yeah. So let's just keep going. So I'm going for a bit of a larger ship at the moment. I think that's going to look nice. Let's go that one, Alt-G. Is that the same piece? No, that's good. And then we'll do one more to kind of just finish that bit off. Let's go this one here. I did like this piece. And I'm just kind of resetting the location of it by pressing Alt-G. Cool. I like that. I like that. So with these pieces here, we're going to mirror. Add modifier, generate mirror modifier. And I always only have one piece that I mirror everything off, and that'll be that piece. Why is that not in the middle? Because you're not in the middle. There we go. And then let's grab that. Oh, itchy nose. Beautiful. That's looking pretty suave. From here, we can come in and we'll throw some engines on. I think I better rotate these engines, but let's just kind of go like so. Something like that. One engine, I think maybe what we might do as well, let's just put in a secondary engine at the back. Let's grab that and that, and then we're going to copy that mirror modifier across. What are we looking like? Marco, how about you set up the lighting? That would be smart. Yes, it would be. Shut up. No, you shut up. And we've done that. Light paths will change 4, 1, 1, 4, 3. Sounds great. Lighting, we're just going to throw in a sky texture. Bam, 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 bam. 45, 45. Actually, we'll keep this one at 15. And then if we have a look over here. So far, this is what we've got. Like that. I have not watched Skeleton Crew because I don't have Disney. I actually want to go and watch Ted Lasso. I think that's the next thing on my list. Because obviously, I'm a soccer person. I've got my soccer license for coaching. I reckon that'd be a great show. But no, I just have not had any time. Okay, so with that, now we can put some sheaths on. Actually, do we need these? Oops. Go on, GX, move it over a bit. That's not bad. That's not bad. Real world test shows 30% gain. Yeah, so for gaming, the graphics cards, they're going to probably heavily utilize AI behind it. But with us, I don't know how much is going to be happening with Blender in terms of how much speed we're going to get an increase in. Because from my understanding, we're primarily based off CUDA cores. And so that's what gives us our render times. I mean, the one that I'm on, I've only got 9,000, I think, or maybe 10,000. Yeah, where that 59 goes up to 21,000. So technically my renders should be twice as fast. Paul, I'm good. Who's a real human? I'm a real human? What? The metahuman. Ah. So, as we all know, for those who've been around long enough, I can't remember the website. There it is. How am I not logged in? Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know how to get in. They've changed the website. I can't log into my shortcuts. Oh, far out. I don't want to sign up. I just want to sign in. Oh, nope. Go back. Sorry. I don't know. Continue. Ah, you suck. Let's go back. You. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, I love the model you put on Patreon. Yes. It's, you know what? I was pretty happy with that one. There it is. Okay, copy. There. Finally, after that's what we're looking for. So I'm all about the re-illusion characters. I love them. They're doing a lot more and more with the tooling in the background. So with the web series that are coming up, and that's what this Kitbashing set is primarily for, is so that I can whip up ships really quick and kind of like get them out. I am looking forward to using that. So, and also, can't really see, but your mocap suit, Rococo. How cool is that? Actually, you know what? If you guys can just do me a favor, just to show that little bit of sponsorship love. Hang on, I was going to bring up the link. Oops. Right click, copy link address. That one there. Just give that a bit of a click. I'm planning to get CC4 in May with my vacation money. Awesome. You're great. So one thing, the reason why I highly recommend Re-Illusion is because I can't be stuffed learning character creation. I can pay $100, $200, whatever it is, and we've just got like a massive library of characters that are rigged, textured, and all that kind of stuff, and we can smash them out in like 10, 15 minutes, where, you know, going through and creating my own character from scratch in Blender, punch me in the face. Stuff that. How much time would I waste? Anyway, let's rant over. But with MetaHuman in Unreal Engine, it has to stay within Unreal Engine. You can't actually take it down to Blender, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. So there's plus and minuses. They do look great. I think they're a little bit limited. But yeah, so It's all, you know, they're companies. It's, yeah. So that's one thing I've learned is I'm not good enough to do everything by myself. So I will try and find tools to help me make stuff. So for those of you who just joined us, welcome to the live stream. We're just kind of playing around with the Kitbashing set, seeing if we can work out what are the next things that we need to make. And we're kind of just building this out. I really like that one. Ooh, that one. I love this piece. And that slides directly into there. G to the Y. We can push that into like that. Far out. That is... Oh, no. I thought it was thunder. But it was my wife going to the bathroom and closing the door. So this is what we're kind of doing is I'm just going to have a play and see what we can work out. What do we need to do? Do I need to make anything else to make the set look a little bit nicer? And then I'll start splitting this up, putting it up on Patreon and so on and so forth. So I'm, pretty chuffed with all these pieces. I reckon there could be something along there. Maybe some of this piping. That's a little bit frustrating. Why is it doing that? Let's go like so. But also, this is a really nice texture. When we go ahead and create some pieces a little bit later, primarily using box mapping, but towards the smaller pieces, I will then start trying to find a nice place to put it on the textures. And then, it's great. As you can see, the ship is already textured as we kind of go through the process. So I'm pretty chuffed. Let's go you. I want you go here. I reckon that seems like a nice place. But yeah, I'm constantly now just playing around with the set and using it as much as possible to find what's kind of like working. What's the digital souls thingy? So the digital souls thingy is kind of like micro animations, especially on the facial stuff. And so as you're doing whatever animation, you can throw on like kind of like small nuances. And so that digital soul is like that cheeky little smile or stuff like that where you don't have to hand animate everything. Yeah, there we go. Perfectly said, Leo. Loving this. Let's just kind of keep going through. We haven't done anything underneath. I do like this piece here. So we might throw it in there. Make sure that's in the middle. And then let's go underneath. Let's turn on screencast keys. Jeez. I have a stupid amount of add-ons. Oh, Mr. Emerger, welcome. Screencast keys, turn them on. And go away now. We could probably put something in here to make that. Let's bring you, because I like this piece. I am very... I favorite some pieces just because I really like them, and they look nice. So yep. I don't know. Okay, like that. So we need to kind of cover up this place in here. What would you do? That's not bad. I think definitely putting some sort of cannons or something in here would be great. But that is one thing I haven't created yet. Nice. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and join a whole bunch of these objects a little bit later, and then just throw a mirror modifier on a whole bunch of them. No, you don't belong there. Oh, where's that piece? There's a new piece I made today. Yeah, complex greebles. Where are you? No. Should be here. Is it you? No. Whoop. Let's go File, Save as. I'm just going to save that down somewhere. Go into Marketing 3D Studios. I might just dump it in here. Live stream ship 1. Just put that in there. Now I am missing pieces. Refresh. Because it's here. Doors. Oh, far out, Marco. That's where it is. Ah, there it is. Okay, hang on. Let me just go back, and then I'm going to jump into my Kitbash v4, the version 1, and we need to. So when you're designing a Kitbashing set, it's obviously good to categorize everything. So let's come into here. We're going to go into the asset browser, into the current file, because this is all I care about right now, is just making sure that this file is correct. Unassigned. Okay, that's because you're not done yet. Plates, yeah, there we go. And we'll expand on that one. Kitbashing 5. Put you into Kitbashing 5. Control S to save. File, open recent. Let's go back into the live stream ship. Mario, welcome. Good morning, good evening. It's 20:11 at night. Let's see how long. I want to try and go to maybe 12:30, 1 a.m. And then we'll do that. Well, the movie, the series Industrial tends to use Scifi models most of the time. Yeah. So, and that's kind of the idea about this, and hence why everything's pre-textured. It means it's a lot less work for us in like the long run. Whoops, 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 whoops. Also, for those of you who don't know, I normally do a local short film festival called Lights, Camera, Action. That's happening in like 2 months, I think. This year the theme is looking back, looking forward. I know a lot of people are probably going to do the theme on time travel. So I got to think of something else. I do have some ideas. I was working with my writer. So we will see if we can nut some stuff out there. But yeah, I'm not going to do time travel. I think it's a great opportunity. So let me just explain that. So here in Canberra, Australia, we get 10 days to make a short film. But on that Friday that the short film festival starts, they give us 10 objects that we have to use within the short film. They do have an animation category. And the reason why I enter it is because I hope that there's not a lot of stupid people that want to try and do an animation in 10 days. So it increases my chance of winning. But I am a multi-award winning animator. I've won twice. I've got 2 awards. That's multi-award winning. I will take that to the bank. Let's go this piece, because I actually do like this piece. And we'll make sure we put that in the middle. So let's come up to the top, item, like so. Let's maybe just slot that in there. I like the fact that we've got that there. Definitely something needs to come through here. Now, one thing I've realized as I've been playing around with this is that I've always been focusing too much on like landing gear, so on and so forth. I can just fudge the heck out of it. Because what I can do is, if I've got a ship like this, and let's go a ground plane. This is my ground plane, scale 4. Make it a little bit lower. What we can do is, I'm just going to show the ship from this angle. So what can I do? Go find my landing gears, which is up here somewhere. There we go. And then we can just Shift DX, whatevs. Just showing this as an example. let's go into camera. Something like that. Come into render. Done. Small landing gears, I know, but we can Kitbash one together. But it's more the fact that how much, all of the previous live streams have spent so much time just trying to get it looking nice. Just freaking slap it on the bottom. Done. Because obviously, when we're probably going to be at this angle, we're not going to see that there's a hole up there. So, and when the ship is flying, done. Is that an image? Looking back, looking forward to design working on a ship that didn't collaborate sufficiently at the front of the ship. Oh, that's clever, Alto. That's clever. I might steal that idea. That's great. Alright, because some of the ships in June are literally this. Yep, correct. I never know when to stop adding to it. Correct. I have the same problem. But this is kind of like some of my learnings now is I've always been like fixated on, no, it has to work properly. Who cares? The texture, no, is not a procedural material. It is an image texture. And there you go. That's my image texture. I didn't create that. It is AI created. However, it took me quite a bit to get to that point. So, FYI. But that one's on Patreon. Mention the credits, pretty please. You got to remind me. In 3 months. But yes, I will. So, the other thing as well is I've got an ambient occlusion in there. And I think in the Patreon version, I don't. And that's because I've been fiddling around as we go. But we've just got this section in here that does the ambient occlusion. So we can see that this is, pretty much the main material. Where here we've got more of the brown, the dirty. I think I can refine it a little bit better. But it's just giving us that little bit of extra wear. What prompt did you use? So, adding to calendar. I've been playing a lot more with generative AI. We can. Let's go. All right, let's find an image. All right. So, this is the thumbnail for the live stream. And let's go. I'm going to go into Copilot because I've got an Office 365 account. Okay. So, now that we're in Copilot, what we can do is if you find an image online, drag and drop, can you please describe this image? And while that's going, I'll just jump over into Midjourney. Midsummer Murders, that's weird. And let's go into Create. And then from here, this image shows 3D modeling workspace, blah, blah, blah. Let's grab that, Control V. And if we really wanted to, we can actually put the image in Midjourney as well. And so now it's going to generate. So here we can see, yeah, so it's kind of like doing its best, like that. I literally put a reference image and wrote grunge. Okay. So it's a bit of work like that. I was trying to get like a nice grungy texture, especially put on like the edge of a spaceship. But then it's also, finding images that I like and doing that reverse engineering. Did I do it on these ones? Yes, I found like multiple images because, I was trying to work on something else there. But that's kind of like a trick that I've been working on lately. Just prompt engineering. So, There's a few other things that I've been working on. That's for another time. Okay, I think there needs to be something through here. So maybe we add in one of those covers. Yeah, here we go. Bring you in. Just feel that it needs something else. That's now blocked that up. And obviously over here, we don't really have too much of the kitbashing. Over here where we start now adding in all those little pieces. And I mean, this is all that we're kind of doing at the moment, is just building up the vision. Whoops. Whoops. That's pretty good. Let's put something here-ish. We've got panels. I don't think we want a panel in there because there's not enough straight lines. Okay. You. I know you. Oops. Let's put you in the middle. And I know I can scale you up. Slide that down there. Nice. This here doesn't have much of a point. I think it's okay. I'll allow it. Let's put you in there. Rotate ZZ. And then this is kind of like yeah, beautiful. Look at that. That's great. That's great. I love it. I love this. Come as you are. I think I know what you're talking about. That was only because I saw an emo meme the other day. Oh gosh, I'm getting shot. Let's maybe put some of these in here. Nice. And you can really see how, like, yeah, we've got this dirty seam here, but it's okay because it's working. I have been liking doing these. Whoops. Whoops. Rotate Z9. Okay. Alt R. Ooh. Hello. How's your father? That's not bad. Hey, that's pretty good. I'm gonna, oops. Oh, I don't know what that add-on is. Let's go down. Let's give that a bit of a rotation on the y-axis. And we'll slot that puppy in. For those of you who have just joined us, welcome. Welcome to the live stream and the like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Let me just quickly bring up DaVinci again. And I'll just show you some of the stuff. Oh, just bring up Instagram. That'll be easier. No, because it doesn't have everything. Been playing around with some Star Wars animations because, you know, it seems good. Nirvana. Ah, yes. Grid unlockable on the awesome store. So this is what I was mucking around with. I just wanted to see what this was as a test render. It's a little bit dark. For me, that's 60 frames a second, so it's really super smooth. But the sun isn't bright enough, which is really frustrating. I don't understand why. And then the other one that we were working on, mute, 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 sound. Desktop sound, down. You know what? Maybe we'll do this. Funny enough, those two ships are literally just floating in the same position. And I just got noise on them, and that's all they're doing. My Gribble. My Star Wars Greeble library is called Dirty Lucas. I like that, actually. That's pretty cool. Let's grab these pieces. Actually, we might just grab everything now. Everything that we've slotted in. You don't need to come across. You. I think that's it. Beautiful. Let's now go ahead, add the modifier, bevel modifier. No. Add modifier, generate mirror modifier. And it's going to be based off the cockpit. Perfect. And then we're going to copy that mirror modifier to selected. And now everything's come across. So we've got that nice view of the ship. F12. Love it. Also, hopefully won't wake the house or the dead 28 minutes later. I'm semi-looking forward to 28 years later. I am not a horror person in the slightest. But, I don't know. Something about, like, I watch those films, and I'm like, I think I'm okay. Okay, so let's do an Alt-R on that puppy. Period key. Let's rotate Z. So these are kind of like some of my support pieces that I whipped up. Perfect. And then we can just kind of like slot them in certain places in between the ships and so on and so forth. What are you? You're an empty spot. Let's plop you in there. Let's go GX, scale it down. Perfect. And then we grab that and that. Copy mirror selected. That's pretty good. The one sucky thing though is I got to work out what's an easier way. If I want to throw some decals over the top, because the material's got ambient occlusion, and it's a transparent, it'll make it all brown behind, which is definitely not what we wanted. 20 Days Later is my favorite film. Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's very clever. I think it's even an indie film. Or it had a super low budget. I can't remember which one it was. But yeah, definitely it's a great film. Very clever. I don't believe in that piece. I believe in this piece. Alt. Let's maybe do that. See if we can just slide that into a nice position. Lovely jubblies. We'll select that. Copy material to selected. And then, no. 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 I think that's pretty good. Maybe something here-ish. This piece. Yeah, it's stuffed. This piece. How is that going to look sitting amongst everything that's curved? Oh my goodness, Marco. What the? No, go into rendered mode. That actually breaks that shape up quite nicely because we've got this kind of like smooth humpback whale style, and then we've got some harshness right there. Perfect. Liking this, liking that. Maybe we'll throw something in the top section here. Let's go for U. 0. G to the Z. And I am okay with the fact that that is overlapping. Here-ish. How far can I get away? Let's go. Ooh. I reckon about there. Bring that down. And then I like how we've got these little fins. Those dots are part of the texture, which is fine. So what we need to do is probably put a piece just to smooth this over. Oh, we don't have any antennas yet. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Nope. Let's go. Maybe this one here. Let's reset the rotation. Make that into 0. On top. GY. And then we're going to do that. Get stuffed. Let's bring it like so. Nice. And then probably another piece just in there just to clean up that. That's not bad. Cool. Perfect. So now that whole section is kind of hidden. Let's select that. Copy to selected. This makes me want to play Kerbal Space. I hate that. I've tried to play it so hard. Either I can't build spaceships, which is... I can't build working spaceships. Or I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that one. All right, let's go ZZ. And then we'll slide that in like so. Beautiful. So that's covering, kind of just giving us a little bit of extra through there. I do feel like something should be here. Definitely something needs to be here. We got complex greebles at the top. You. Let's make you 0. Scale you up. G to the Y. Zero. There we go. Love it. Great. Cheese and whiskers. Control S to save. Nice. I will probably put that up on Patreon tomorrow. What a cool looking ship. How do I feel about that? What if... Oh, we don't have any antennas. Let's put in some antennas. So we've got this one. And then we will throw on this one in here. Just to kind of break out... Not the monotonous. Randomness. The repetitiveness. There we go, Marco. Good job. Thank you. There we go. Nice. Like it. Looks OG Battlestar Galactica. I will buy that for $1. Okay. What the heck? 203 people. Far out. I need to not make videos more often. Oh, no. It's only 34 people. I was looking at this number and I'm like, wow, this stream's going awesome. No, that's that one. False hope. Gosh dang it. All right. Gun turrets, yes. I just haven't made any gun turrets yet. Actually, maybe that's what we should do tonight. Make some of them and we can throw that in. Because the actual set, yeah, we don't have any turrets themselves. I do like these ramps. I think they look pretty cool. They're a little bit inspired by spooking. But these here are created with these ramps and then some of the Kitbashing set for the landing gears, which are here. So kind of like some very simple pistons. 21 years old. Jeez. Yeah, hang on. Shaun of the Dead. That's a great film. No. Shaun of the Dead. Am I thinking the right one? Yes. Great film. Great stinking film. Okay. So, but yeah. So for instance now, what we could do, so let's come back into this and I'll quickly show you. There was a very short tutorial that I created on Booleans in Unreal Engine, and there was a specific reason for that. Is because if we come in like that, let's throw on our landing gears, put them back. L, landing, L. Let's just grab these for instance. Some big get stuffed landing gears. Whoops. Let's do tab in edit mode, Shift D, Y. Okay, we're just going to dump them in there like that. Let's go ahead and throw a mirror modifier on them. Beautiful. And so now the idea behind this is if I go down to L, nope. Let's say we've got this. Oh, darn it. Darn it, Mr. Arnott. The idea that I had was that if we've got let's put that over here. Something like this. Let's rotate that up a little bit further. I can do this, Marco. Something like that. Shift S, cursor selected. What we can do from here is just very quickly, obviously I would have planned this a little bit better. Scale X. Something like this. Doesn't need to make sense. Control numpad minus. And then now let's put in a light, area light. This was my thinking behind creating something like this. Because now we can go into that. We can maybe do even like a pink light just to really highlight it, 500. And then now we've very quickly created a kind of way for people to walk in and out. But it's all going to be the trick on where am I going to be placing the camera for when the person actually walks out. So this was kind of like my idea of getting past that. Why does a bloke go to the pub? Because he has a pint of attention. I'll prove it. I have been saving. But thank you, BT. Control S to save. So that was kind of like the idea behind that type of landing gears. So for instance, from here. So if I were to go here, let's go into mesh, cube, GZ, GZ 0.5. And then, we have our camera just about here. We're not going to know any difference because the chap can just walk out, bam, he's on the ground. We don't have to really worry about those interiors for now. Unless, obviously, we need a shot. My goodness, that looks so good. I'm just going to do a quick save. Let's do file, save a copy, underscore render. Just want to have a quick play with some stuff. Let's go and add in, sorry, we'll go back into the asset browser. Let's go into our buildings, Markham 3D, buildings v2. What? Alt R. Oops. So I kind of just want a bit of a background thing. Let's do search and we can go walk navigation. Something along those lines. Control numpad 0. Go into 28. I reckon maybe even do an orthographic. Nope. Nope. Panoramic. Yes. 28. Let's go G, Y. I'm just going to move that back a little bit. I think that looks like rubbish. Now that we do that, so let's not. Perspective, 28, beautiful. I'm just going to dump another building just in the background here, just to hide all this. Because this is all we're doing is just hiding. Do I have any cool materials that I can throw on here? Ooh, power boxes. That's interesting. Yeah, because we could probably put some power boxes all through there. Materials, here we go. Doesn't really work at that scale. Let's maybe just go into UV editing. So I'm just going to fudge this around a little bit. 10. It'll be a repeating texture, but that's okay. Yeah, that's not bad. And then we've kind of got all that in the background. I'm just going to do an F12. Let's just see what it looks like. Landing pad decal? Yeah, probably. Yeah, this texture could be way better. That looks pretty good. For what we've done, been slapping together. Sup, just wanted to say I've been using USD and I've created a lot of custom workflows for it. Yes. No worries, Hugh. Oh, good. Thank you for watching my videos. The ramp is disconnected from the ship. Yeah, I know. But this all comes part of it depending on where you put the camera. I mean, we can come in and let's go tab. I'm just going to select that, move in. And then we can just grab the top section, G, Z, Z. Oh, what? No way. How bizarre. How bizarre. Do, 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 do. There we go. Done. There you go. It's no longer disconnected. Sup, noob. Got any Blender questions? No, I'm fine. So if we were to jump into the decals. What are my decal? Under the decals? Idiot. Yeah, so we could, throw this down on the ground. So a little bit, probably a little bit too low poly. But at this angle, I think we're okay. And then we could, yeah, maybe we just grab something like that, rotate Z, scale, period key. Shift D. Actually, no. Let's maybe just scale it. Go on, you jerk. Scale it Y. Just going to move that off, just clear that overlapping bit. Don't even see it anyway. But yeah, love it. How are you liking 4.3 and you use a lot of Unreal nowadays? My bane of existence. What to do? For now, probably Unreal Engine, I think, is going to be a great way to go just for rendering speeds. But I know that the Kitbashing set might not look the best in Unreal Engine. I think I just got to work out if there's an ambient occlusion node, because the ambient occlusion in this is what's doing so much heavy lifting. So if I were to do, let's do F12. Okay, we'll give that a sec before it finishes. Come on, hurry up. Beautiful, 2. And then if we go into shading, and we just go straight into, grab this one because I've got to recolor it. And then we do another F12. I can show you the amount of difference that ambient occlusion does. I mean, without it, it's still okay, which is not too bad. It's still okay. You need something in there. But, so let me just increase the size of that image. So that's without, with. And so, yeah, it's just quite a big difference, and it just gives that extra depth. So it needs to be set off to work in your... If you set it off in... Yes, yeah. So it would be two different things. You would have like the raw FBX, but then you also have a project in Unreal Engine. That's how I would use it. How is that library on the left? Okay. Very, very simple. So I'm just going to pop back into here and we'll jump over into my main Kitbashing set. So these are all the parts that we've been using. Well, we haven't been using them all, but these are some of the parts. And so, for instance, this part here, I don't think is done. Yep. So this is a prime example. Let's say you've modeled a piece. Let me just quickly throw a texture on it. Texture. Test space texture. Let's go whatever. Over here in the properties panel in the top right, we right click and we mark as asset. Capiche? Capiche. Save the file. Once we go into asset browser, this piece is not assigned to any of my libraries, filters, whatever you want to call it. So we'll go into current files, and in unassigned, we will see number 9. That's this piece. So this piece here, we can put in to wherever it wants to go. So it's in there now. So that's how that works. And so to obviously access it, that library, yeah, let's just make sure I didn't have duplicates. To access the library, we just click and drag, get a new area, go into asset browser, bam. These are all mine. Now, more importantly as well, you need to go into edit preferences and you need to reference in asset libraries which folder contains this blend file. So it's not the blend file itself, it's what folder contains it. All right, hopefully that helps. I've got a few videos on it that does it super quick, But yeah, if we go back into this, what does an underwater diver listen to music-wise? Depth metal. I'll pay that. I'll pay that. Let's have a look. What I got for you? It's fine. Okay. What type of exercises do lazy people do? Diddly squat. I bought a thesaurus, and when I got home, the pages were blank. I don't have the words. Soon I'll be sharing some jokes about library books. They're long overdue. Do you know what the difference between wallpaper and toilet paper is? Ew. And yeah, those are the only ones that I've written down. Okay, I like it. I'm gonna, just gonna keep that. Blah blah blah. Maybe we'll put that on Insta. Let's now jump back into here, and I'll show you how I've been UV unwrapping all this. So first things first, I'm going to search. I'm going to go into convert to mesh, and that will apply all my modifiers. Then I can select everything. Unwrap, hate that. Cubic projection. Actually, I don't really have to do much. Fairly happy with that. However, if we wanted to change it, we can go scale, bring it down. And yeah, depending on what's the size of this piece. So actually, if we come into the complex pieces, that piece is this piece here. Control L. So that's that piece there. And so what I've done is I've kind of made a few pieces and then just started joining them together. So here it is again. This smaller piece here is now here-ish somewhere. There it is. So starting off with creating small greebly bits and then just increasing the size. Adding them to other pieces to create more complex shapes. And that's why we can create these complex parts super quick. Fassy, welcome. I like it. I like this. I'll quickly show you how I've been making those. Those have been pretty cool. So if we were to jump back into here, we can create another one. I guess, oops, we could go into a plane. G. Dang it, I feel like plane satisfactory now. Let's go something like that. GZ.2. E to extrude 0.4 to the minus. We're going to put some edge loops through there. Edge loop through here. Maybe through there. So from here what we do, and we're just creating this wide stuff, is simply go into select, faces, wireframe. There we go. Wait, that's if you want square ones. What I've first done is we're going to go into triangle, triangle faces. Then we go up into face and wide. There we go. And there we go. How easy is that? That's what I'm doing after the stream. Night cow. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. I have been super busy as well. Having a break. That's what we're going to do after stream. Do I want to? I don't know if I do. Maybe. We'll see. I like fancy stuff and always find it difficult to make an asset library for those projects. Simple shapes that lies. Lies, I tell you. Lies. You can just kind of like work backwards. And if you create a building, then you can actually split it apart. Because if we're doing a fantasy asset... Oh. No, I probably don't have anything downloaded. I can't show you. In Unreal Engine, there are plenty of free asset packs that you can download. Download them, look at them, and then kind of like work backwards on how it all works. That's my biggest recommendation, because that's why, like, yes, there's things that I can model. Can't be stuff modeling. So I tend to actually just buy some stuff, just kind of, speed up workflows. So, Nightcow, this is the Kitbashing set that I've been working on for the past month and a half, I think. I think I'm getting pretty close to now releasing it. I've cleaned up a few mesh pieces, taken in some suggestions, and I think we're almost there. I like these antennas. They look pretty cool. Fab, yes, off fab. So, I like fantasy stuff. Also, maybe using the 80% rule would help. Yes, completely agree. Because you have to remember, when we started on this ship, we literally started with this, and then just started expanding on it. You did a lot. Some of the pieces, I would say maybe 10%. Actually, these complex pieces here are from a previous Kitbashing set, but they're just really sexy. Everything has been UV unwrapped, so you can just slap it around. Ooh, hatches. I haven't done any of them. So that was kind of like the idea behind all that, so we can just quickly just build stuff. I do want to finish this off and then move over into try and do some buildings again, but it all depends on what stories are going to be coming out. Have we got floodlights this time? Lights. Text. Note to myself. So, yeah. I need an outer light set for some ships. So you can cheat a little bit. Just like the Star Citizen boys do. So if we were to do this. And then we've got that. Let's go into a 2. Let's get rid of this now. Let's get rid of that now. I just kind of want to get rid of it. Get rid of the Boolean, please. Get rid of that light. Because what Star Citizen guys do is sometimes they just add in a light. There's no apparent light, but there's a light. I know how this works. Man. Let's go like that. And then individual origins. So I was thinking, no, you donkey. And then we can even, 50. Hate you. You can be 2. And you're 2. And then, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I know. It works. Like, you don't have to do anything. I just put it on the groove. Do I use text tool? I don't know. I have a lot of add-ons. But yeah. Wait, let's go back. I'm going to keep that one there. File, open recent. Ah, dang it. Oh, no. Oh, you dumb donkey. No, I saved it as a copy. There we go. I know what I'm doing. I get stuffed. But yeah, love it. It's great. So, yeah, I'm pretty chuffed on how that looks. I'm going to leave this running and we'll come back to it. Maybe what we can do is we can try and create some sort of, turrets or something. Where could they go is the next question. Technically, they should be somewhere towards the front. And I mean, we even might be able to slap one on the back. All right. So from here, let's click on that. Let's go into Mesh, Cube. Let's center that. And so what we're doing here is going to be creating some sort of rear turret. So with that in mind, let's maybe just find a better place. Far out, Brussels sprout. And then we will do this. Okay, so let's go GZ, bring that up, bring it down. Just above the engines, sure. Do this. Scale, Shift Z. And then let's go something like that. I don't really have a vision at the moment. Let's just get into modeling. Let's go GYY. Perfect. Nice. And then from here, Shift S cursor selected. Let's go ahead and create a cylinder. And then we'll duplicate that up, move it up. E to extrude, and then we'll bring it in a smidgen. There we go. So we've kind of got this turret style. Let's actually undo that, delete vertices. E to extrude, E to extrude, E to extrude, scale. And then here we can put another edge loop through there, Alt S to scale that in, and then we've got that. Oh, not you again. I hate you! You know what would be nice in addition to the Kitbash set? Thrusters, exhaust flames, matching that. Ooh. It's not a bad idea. So thinking of models, yeah. That's all right. I'll try and introduce something for you on that one. Okay, scale, Shift Z. Just want to bulge that out. From here, this gun. Maybe we might just make this as a fixed gun for now. So we'll come into here, Shift S cursor selected. Let's go into not a plane, you idiot. Shift A, cube, bring it in. I'm doing this wrong. Let's go undo on that puppy. Let's go in here, Control V, perfect. Because let's use what we have, because it's something that we can, something that we can use in our arsenal. Not the soccer team. But if we've got pieces that we like, we can just use them. I'm going to do edge loop like so. I'm going to grab U, and U. E to extrude, Alt S. And then up here into individual origins, we're going to go like so. Nice, I like it. Not a fan of that, so let's bring those in. GY. Perfect. Cool bananas. And then what I'm thinking, right click, auto smooth, lovely. What I am thinking is that we have just 2 cylinders, and that is going to be our Gundam Roonies. Whoops. And like I said already, this is going to be our stationary weapons. Let's go G to the X. Something like that. I reckon we bring that in. Let's do that. Control B. Almost like a X-Wing style weapon. What the? There we go. Scale Y. Right, there we go. And then I'm going to mark these sections here as sharp. I think I've made that a little bit too big, but that's fine. Scale Shift Y. Scale Shift Y. Perfect. So now when we go auto smooth, we have that. Then modifiers, add modifier, generate mirror modifier. Whoop, something just happened. Pakila, welcome to the stream. If there was a 3D modeling speedrun, would you participate? I reckon if it was hard surface, yeah. But doing anything with like characters and all that, 1, 2, 3, not it. There was, I know, what's his face was running it. Alright, fellas. Stephen Scott. Stephen Scott was running them over on his Discord for a while. I never got a chance to compete in it because when he was running them, you know, I'm at work. So obviously in Scotland, time differences, so on and so forth. I probably would. I reckon I'm not too bad at speed wise. It's a bit of an interesting concept. For sure, I am not the best modeler. You know, I'm not going to say I'm humbling myself. No. There are people way better than me. What the heck is that? Brother, what's that? Okay, think about this, Marco. Think about this. But yeah, so if there was one, yes, I would probably participate. I'm pretty sure the CG Cookie guys were doing it at one point. I think, also Blender Market's being renamed, I'm pretty sure, to Blender Hive. Because from my understanding, the Blender guys started getting a little bit antsy with people using the Blender name. So that's why they've got their, especially kind of like if you look at the thumbnail in this video, they've got the community logos. Technically, people should be using them. How much people are, I don't know. But anyway. I can't do this, can I? No. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. Oh, actually, what we can do is put an edge loop through here. And then we can grab all these faces. That'll give us that, which is fine. And then we can kind of start coming in and start grabbing some of these pieces. Shift S selection to cursor. Let's go like that. Whoops. Nice. What else can we steal? You. Oh no, you. 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 Oops. Shift. Whoops. Shift D, Shift S, selection to cursor. There we go. How's that looking? Oh, that looks nice. Something needs to be on the sides. So let's grab you. Actually, I think you deserve to be on the sides. Something like that. Let's go into here. Copy material to selected. Nope, copy mirror modifier to selected. Something needs to go through there. Let's grab that. Something like that. Nice, nice. Yeah, something needs to come along here. I think we grab you. Shift S. Oops, Shift S, selection to cursor. And let's do one last piece. Heck yeah, look at that. This base here, I reckon we can... I don't think we need it. Nah, perfect. Whoops. So let's grab everything now. Actually, I'm not too thrilled about this. So I'll make sure I've grabbed everything. Okay, we're going to go convert to mesh. Select this, Control J to join. However, I want to fix this up because this looks like rubbish. Let's do a Shift G T to the Y, scale. We'll pump that in like so. And then from here, I'm going to do I to do an inset, E to extrude. And then we can delete both of those faces, just because it's going to be a little bit weird. Nice. From here, I know the piece because I made it today. U, Shift S, cursor to selection. Ooh. Actually, I like that right there, but anyway, we won't. Let's go rotate 90. Come on. There we go. Something like that. I hate you. Well, actually, maybe we'll just do this. That gives us that. Nice. Do a B, E, Alt S. And then we've got that. Beautiful. We've got a gun torrent. Two guys from corridor. I think there should be more. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Much more educational to watch. Would be interesting. I mean, it would. Yeah, you could probably get it working. Convert to mesh. Control J to join. Hate you. Control J. Nice. There we go. We've got a turret. So that can go, just go here for now, mate. Control A, apply scale. Then we can come into here, test space, lovely. Let's go into UV unwrapping, select all. What does the material look like? Should look like crud. Perfect. I'm just going to go U, Smart UV, cubic projection. All right, beautiful. Then from here, let's go, we might increase that. U, project from view. And then that's going to sit on there or something. Nice base. These here, we're going to grab them. That can go into the silvers. U and U. Oh. U, smart project. And then that way they can become white. Nice. Nice. I'm happy with that. Control S to save. GZ. Control CCCC. Jump over into this one. Delete. Control V. Shift S. Selection to cursor. I reckon it's a bit too small. So maybe what we'll do is bring that up onto here. Nice. Shift D, Alt R, Alt G. Rotate 180. And then probably just slap it on underneath like so. And that'll give us enough. That actually looks all right. So we've got rendered mode. Are you using trim sheets? No, I'm just using like a material that, texture that I've created using AI, won't deny it. And I've been using that just to texture everything. That's all right. That's, I'm happy with that. I'm so happy with that. Okay. Just out of curiosity. Let's have a look. Looks awesome. Thanks, mate. Let's go. Ah, gosh. I don't know. I don't know if anyone's been keeping track with this. Ah, amazing. Sorry, I'm just going to quickly have a squizzaroonie. Nothing is happening on Twitch, which is awesome. Yeah, sweet. All right, I'm going to call it a night because I want to go test a mocap suit. I think I know what the problem is. It's not connecting to Wi-Fi. Well, it is connecting to Wi-Fi, but it's not a computer. Have you tried using Kira AI? No, I haven't used Kira AI. I think Midjourney is just the best. Easy way to generate. Oh, you can do video with this one. Interesting. But yeah, I'm going to call it a night. And I'm going to put this up on Patreon now. So if you want, link in the description. And then you can go download this model. What else? That's about it. I don't know. Have a good night. I don't know what videos are coming out. Hopefully we've got a Rococo video happening tomorrow. And if you can, just to help me out a little bit, just click on the link below. I'm marking it. So that link there is 1:40. Well, it's 11:45 midnight. Click on that just to get a little bit of throughput. What's the name? Yeah, so hopefully a Rococo video tomorrow coming out. Then I'll be testing 2 mocap suits against each other as well. That is interesting. Because playing with this suit, we'll see. Anyway, have a great night, guys. Be safe. Don't eat too much cheese. I will probably do another live stream Friday night, because apparently Fridays, a lot of people are up till midnight. So we'll go from there. Yes, I'm going to upload this Patreon now. So talk to you guys soon. Have a